got new drums. Alright guys, this was supposed to just be an unboxing video, but we just passed 20,000 subscribers. All jokes aside, we actually passed 20,000 a couple of days ago now. By the time this goes live, it could be a couple weeks, but we have to celebrate, and I just have to say thank you. Thank you so much. You know, when I started 2025, my goal was to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We got to 5, we got to 10, we got to 15, we got to 20. I cannot believe how much this channel has grown, and it's all thanks to you. I might be the one putting in the hard work back here behind the kit, making these videos for you, but you're watching them, sharing them, subscribing, interacting with them, and so thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And I'm so excited that we can celebrate 20,000 subscribers with a brand new drum set. Like, what better way is there to celebrate 20,000 subscribers? Now, it may or may not be behind me, so I will not spoil the surprise, but I'm so excited to get to show you guys what I got, why I got it, and get into these boxes. But before we get into that, I do want to make sure I share, we have new merch. We have the behind the kit shirts, hats. We got AZ Drummer shirts, hats, stickers, shorts. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Mugs, for God's sakes. We have all kinds of new merch right here at the store. Make sure to click the link in my description. You can actually access the link to the store from my channel page as well as all of my social media pages. So please make sure, go check out my new merch. 100% cotton shirts, high quality. This has been through the washer and dryer already a few times. And again, the fabric as well as the actual printing on the shirt hasn't cracked. There's no issues. It is super high quality. And again, guys, for every dollar that's spent in that store, a portion of that comes back to me that allows me to continue investing in these videos. It helps support the channel, helps us grow and continue to expand the type of content we're making to more factory tours, to going out to more live shows, doing more interviews, getting more unboxings, all kinds of stuff. Every single dollar goes straight directly to that. So thank you so much. If you'd like to know other ways to support me, you can also join my Patreon at the $5 a month snare drum level or the $10 a month drum set level. Both of those levels get insane perks like extra content, early releases, name shoutouts, Q&As, one-on-ones, all kinds of really great goodies. And as we expand behind the kit, there may be some more goodies there in Patreon that I haven't been able to announce yet. So again, make sure if you haven't already, go check out the Patreon, make sure to join it as a member, and then you'll be able to experience all the perks that come with joining my Patreon. And a big thank you to our channel sponsor, Sweetwater, the absolute best retailer to find all things DW. They have a full selection of collector's kits, snare drums, design series, performance series, all of the different hardware from racks to stands to pedals and everything in between. They are the absolute one-stop shop for everything that you need to fulfill your DW drums needs. In fact, my landing page has the exact gear I'm using in the studio here that you can pick up for yourself. So a big thank you to Sweetwater for sponsoring this video. All right, that's enough talking. Let's get into these boxes so I can show you what's behind me right now. What is up, guys? I know what you're thinking. Another new drum set? Yeah, another new drum set. And guys, this is the drum set to end all drum sets. So as you may have seen in this video a couple months ago, I went to the DW Drums factory in Oxnard, California, got to hang out with Joe Hofer. I remember this time. And I fell in love with the quality of the drums, the people that build them, and everything that the brand represents. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did not go to the DW factory looking to join their family. I went there just looking to showcase my love for drums and show you guys how these awesome drums are built. But surrounding myself with the incredible craftsmanship and the people there, I immediately fell in love. And so I had to pick up a DW collector's drum set. And that's what we have right here today. I know what you might be thinking, well, what's going on with the SJC kit? Well, I'll get more into that in a little bit later in the video, but what I do want to say is a big thank you to Mike and the whole team over at SJC for supporting me over this last year. They have been great partners of mine. They make incredible instruments, and we'll talk a little bit more about why I chose this drum set later on in the video, but first, I'm gonna shut up so we can get into these damn boxes. Now, let's start with this one over here. I have no idea what's in each box, so we're gonna figure this out together. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. We got a box within a box. It's Inception, but really well packaged. I think we got a couple boxes inside of boxes. Yes, we do. Here's another one. Oh yeah. Oh, look, our floor tom legs. Okay, I have a feeling we got a rack tom here, a snare drum, and another tom. So, you hear that? It's a snare drum. Okay, let's start with the little guy. As you guys all know, probably if you watch the channel, if you're brand new, I love 8-inch toms. I like having the high pitch and the quick action of an 8-inch tom, so I had to get a collector's kit with an 8-inch tom in it. Oh yeah, so before I pull this drum out, this is a maple mahogany kit. Gorgeous. The punch and attack from maple, but the low end and body of mahogany. And it's in a nickel sparkle finish with chrome hardware. Feast your eyes on this. Now that is an incredible drum, and you can see the mahogany in there. Now it comes with DW's Remo drum heads, but as you'll see a little bit later on in the video, I actually purchased some new drum heads. Now talk about why I picked the ones I picked. But look at that. I mean, let's get a close up on this badge right here. Oops, right there. Whew. You know me. If I'm gonna get a drum set, I'm gonna go big. So this is a 7-piece kit that we're about to open. This is just number 1. This is the smallest drum. Let's get into this box. I think we have another rack tom here. Might be a floor tom. Let's find out. Oh yeah, here we go. This is a floor tom. Oh, would you look at that? This is a 14 by 12 inch floor tom. Oh yeah. There's that mahogany shell. Do you see how beautiful that is? Wow. Now, I think we all can guess what this box is, but it is a snare drum. But let's open it up, take a look. It's gonna be a matching finish. And again, also maple mahogany. Now, while I'm opening this, I got to play this exact kit, or at least sample this exact kit when I was out at the Oxnard factory. That's why I knew I was picking the right kit for this channel. Oh my gosh. Woo, here we go. Would you look at that? Now that is gorgeous. Now this is a 14 by 5.5 snare drum. Comes with the DW mag throw off and 5-position butt plate. Let's see what it sounds like. Actually not too bad considering it's been in a box, but because with DW True Hoops, this snare drum is gorgeous. All right, here we go. Box number. Let's see what we got. This box has seen better days, so, but if I'm not mistaken, this box should have another floor tom and 2 rack toms in it. Here we go. All right, here we go. So in this kit, we went 8 by 7, 10 by 8, 12 by 9, 14 by 12, 16 by 14, and a 22 by 18 monster kick drum. Oh yeah. This has got to be our 12-inch right here. Oh, wow. Once again, you see that gorgeous nickel sparkle finish. There's the DW badge. Again, that beautiful mahogany. All right, here we go. We got 2 more drums in this box, then we got the piece de resistance, the kick drum. All right, this has got to be our 10-inch, 10 by 8, as I mentioned before. Oh yeah, like it never gets old. It never gets old. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's sparkly. Sparkly. It's like a f***ing disco in here. All right. We're getting to the bottom of this box, but don't forget we still have one more. But like I said at the top of this video, 2 floor toms, 2 floor tom legs, again in chrome. If you're not aware, DW does offer black nickel, chrome, gold, nickel, and satin chrome. With that finish though, I had to go with chrome. It just looks gorgeous. Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna come back to this in a minute. I wanna show you guys that. That's kind of a special thing. We talked about it in the factory video, but now I have one. All right, let's get this guy out. Empty. Okay, but this is our 16 by 14 inch floor tom. Now I went with a 16 by 14 because I love the punch that comes from the shorter depth of the 14 inches, but you still get the massive low end from a 16-inch floor tom. So very excited about this. Somehow I'm out of breath. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Now that is what we call a bad Larry. This is a big bad boy, and it's going to create lots of beautiful music. That badge. Now this one will probably be able to see the mahogany really well. Recapturing that. Oh yeah. Now again, these are straight out of the box. You're watching it. That already has an insane, look, barely tapping. That resonance, already there. Like, that was one of the things that I think blew me away the most when I was at the DW factory. I walked up to a kit that had been sitting in the display room for God knows how long and just tapped it. And the resonance was there, the warmth, the beauty. And it was actually a floor tom very similar to this one. Same size, just different finish. And I'm so excited to make some really cool videos with this. Got one more box. All right, I'm sweating. I'm out of breath. I'm excited. Are you excited? That's what I thought. Let's get into this box. We got a big boy 22 by 18 inch kick. And what you're hearing, by the way, is the wind in the background. All right, let's do this. A box within a box. All right. So as you can see though, really well packaged. All jokes aside, really well taken care of here. I love how DW overlaps the seams like that. Oh yeah, you're gonna wanna come get in here. That's real nice. Real nice. Come in, come here. Check out the mahogany finish on the inside of the hoop here. Just gorgeous. All right, let's get this bad Larry out, see what she looks like. Oh yeah. Now that is a kick drum. Do you see that? The shine on it. Oh my goodness. Just gorgeous. Now I'm gonna put this in here. We'll get a shot of the whole kit. Here they are. All right, last thing we're gonna do. So, let me catch my breath. Getting up and down from the floor when you're in your mid-30s is not an easy feat. Here we have it. 8 by 7, 10 by 8, 12 by 9, 14 by 12, 14 by 5.5, I believe, I'll double check. 16 by 14, 22 by 18. Beautiful nickel sparkle finish. Chrome hardware, but they come with one of these boxes here. As you can see here, since 1972, DW just had their 50th anniversary. We're now on 53 years. And then over here, welcome to the DW family. And again, welcome to your DW Dream kit. So every custom kit, every collector's kit you get comes with one of these welcome kit boxes. It's in one of these sleeves. We just take it right off. DW Custom Shop. We got to go there just a couple months ago. What's great about this is we open it up. Inside, what you'll find is a microfiber cloth with DW branding on it. Allows you to keep your drums obviously nice and clean. We got some paperwork here that I'm not going to show you. And here, I don't even know what this is. Oh nice, a little bit of a thank you and a history of the company, DW Drums. You can kind of see that there.
Just give it a few seconds.
Okay. What's great about DW is they give you additional pieces. So we got some drum keys in here. Ooh, really nice drum key. All right, so we have 2 drum keys and a drill bit drum key in here, which makes taking drum heads off really simple. So as you can't really see it, but this is a hoop protector for where you put your kick drum on. So all this comes in the package, but there's more. We also have additional tension rods. For those of you who may not be aware, DW has the True 50 or True Pitch 50 tension rods. They have more threads than other competitors, so it allows you to get more tuning range with the same tension rod. So just in case you need extras, they got you covered both in the regular toms and in the kick drum sizes. And last but certainly not least, this is a 3-tom kit. They gave me 3 memory locks. So that way once I get my toms mounted, it's gonna lock in place and not move out of place. All of that came into this kit, which allows me to get set up and get going as I get this kit unboxed, tuned, set up, and ready to go. Now, speaking of getting the kit unboxed, tuned, and set up, I think it's time we set this thing up. What do you think? Let's fucking do it! All right, guys, so it is the next day, and we had to go to Guitar Center really quick and pick up a couple of essentials. One, I wanted to get a new kick drum head, so we'll talk about this guy in just a second. And then number 2, I swear to God, these are just like drum keys. I had like 3 of these, if you can see that, 3 of these little bass drum hole cutters, and I have no idea where they are, so I had to go get a new one so I can cut a hole in this resonant kick drum. Now, so you may be able to see all the drums are off, like I showed you in the last clip, including the rack tom arms, because I went ahead and picked up these guys. So these are upgraded Gibraltar tom arms that are going to fit the 12.7 millimeter holes for the DW toms. The ones I had before were 10.5 millimeters for the SJC drums. These will fit the DW. So we're going to get these on the rack. We have the Kelly Shu mic mount. We're going to put that into the new DW kick. All right, so the next step, now that we've got all the SJC drums off the kit and everything else is still in place, is we're going to change drum heads. And we're going to start with the kick drum heads. We're going to keep the resonant head on with the DW logo because that's sick. But we are going to cut a porthole in it because that's my preference. I like the way it sounds and feels, as well as I want the mic cable to run out the porthole. And then we're going to put a Remo Emperor SMT, one of the new Remo kick drum heads, on the batter side with one of these guys. If you can see that, it's just a Flam Slam double kick. I think it's 4 inches if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 4-inch height for the double pedal. So without further ado, let's get some heads changed. So really quick, just look at that incredible mahogany finish. I mean, just look at this finish, or this interior ply of mahogany. It is just gorgeous. And the drums come with the DW muffling pillows. You can see there's one in the front, one right here in the back, so I don't need to use a pillow in this, which is great. And if I can flip this in a way that you can see it, there is the note and the order number for that drum. So again, just a gorgeous finish. Now let's get the new head on and we'll keep on changing. Showcase the new drum head. We're just gonna slap this bad boy right in place. All right, guys, so I'm good with this. Now we're gonna move on to the or resonant side head. Oh yeah, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna cut a hole in this batter side kick drum. Here we go. We're gonna use this bass drum O's hole cutter. Inside there are different hole sizes for this kind of centerpiece. If it'll show, there we go, where the centerpiece will stick inside the drum head and create a central location for the blade to cut. And the blade is, you may be able to see this, it's really hard to pick it up. It's right there. So I like a 6-inch hole, so that's right here. I just push it in. I'll show you. Just push it in, just like that. And now it's in place. But we gotta figure out where we wanna cut. We're gonna just push this right here. And right here, yeah, we're gonna push the blade in. You should hear that. Did you hear that pop? You push it, provide a lot of pressure. Same thing, just do not let go of the pressure. And we are cutting through this. Now I use the cardboard as a way to protect my carpet, but boom, perfectly good porthole right here in this kick drum head. So now we can put this guy on, but first we gotta install our Kelly Shu. So let's do that next. All right, so you should be able to see now that the system is mounted in place. Got it coming off of these lugs here, and I've done that because this is pulling it closer to where I'm actually going to be hitting the kick. It's going to give me a lot of attack. All right, so we're going to feed this cable through the hoop and in here, and luckily, because I haven't strapped anything down yet, I can just feel in there. There, you should have heard that, but now we're plugged in. All right, guys, so one of the things that came with the kit, as I showed in the unboxing, is one of these great microfiber machine washable cloths. And in doing this, like I said, I was sweating. There's dust, fingerprints, dog hair. So I just want to give it a quick little wipe. Looks like maybe there was even a little scratch. And just keep it clean so it looks nice. There we go. But this kick drum is completely set up and ready to be thrown on the kit. All right, so with that, guys, you've seen me change heads a million times on this channel. So what I'm gonna do is off camera, get all the rest of these heads changed, get this vacuum cleaned up, and then when I come back, the kit will be ready to start. Okay guys, we've got the kit set up. I've had a chance to play it a little bit, as you just saw in that last clip. And oh my God, this is a gorgeous drum set. Maple mahogany shells. We got an 8x7, 10x8, 12x9, 14x12, 16x14, and a big 22x18 inch kick with 14 by 5.5 inch matching snare. Now, I also picked up one more snare that I'm gonna use for my live rig. Check it out. Now, I didn't get a chance to unbox this guy, but we also have a DW black nickel over brass DW Design Series snare drum. This one's 14 by 6.5. Also has a Remo, PowerStroke 77 on top of the drum. And again, that one's gonna be used for all of my live shows. So I promised you guys I'd explain a little bit about why I made the change from SJC drums to DW drums. I know what you're thinking. Kyle, you went from from Pearl to DW to Tama to Pearl to SJC and now back to DW. What is going on? Now, I'll tell you, SJC has been the best company I could have ever wished to have worked with. Mike, Matt, the whole team over there are incredible partners, Zach, and they have been so good to me. They've sent me drums, they've helped me when the airport lost my snare drum. They've made sure that I have the tools and quality that I need to put out the best videos possible and to play live with the best sounding kits possible. SJC Drums truly is in a class of their own, and I have to say thank you so much for everything that you guys have done for me to help me grow my channel, grow my brand, and support me while I'm growing. And so what I will say is that this movement from SJC to DW was not about quality, was not about the product, was not about the brand, was not about the people I worked with at SJC. It really just came down to, I recently went to the DW factory, and I'll share with you, I did not go there looking for an endorsement, looking for a partnership, and definitely not looking to change drums. I was very happy with my SJC drum set. However, just meeting the team, meeting the folks who craft the drums, seeing the process, the excellence, the expertise, the quality, as well as listening to the drums. I got to play a maple mahogany kit while I was there, and I instantaneously fell in love. It was the sound I was looking for, it was the feel I was looking for. And guys, you will all know this, when we sit behind a kit and you play it and you just get the big smile on your face because it feels so good. That's what happened there. And I'll tell you that where I see my career going with Arizona Drummer, with Behind the Kit, with myself, Kyle Smith, as a drummer, DW aligns really well with those goals. DW is the gold standard in our industry when it comes to consistency, quality, and professionalism. And those are all the things that I stand for. The consistency I bring to the channel, hopefully the quality of my videos, but also the professionalism that I'm striving for to showcase to all of you, to showcase to our industry, and to bring into everything that I do. So I just want to say big thank you to DW, Mr. Joe Hofer, you know who you are, thank you so much, as well as Garrison, as well as Mr. Steve Vega. Thank you guys so much for helping me out with getting this kit. It is gorgeous, it sounds incredible, and I am so excited for what we're gonna accomplish together as we put out more videos, as I tour more, as I do more session work. This kit really aligns with me as a person and my soul. I'm so excited for what's coming next. So, with that being said, I've got some new videos to do, so I'm gonna get back there and start recording some new videos for you. But guys, I am so excited and so stoked for everything that's coming next. DW, thank you for having me, and I'm so excited to be part of the team. Now, let's get to work.